Welcome back, guys. So today let's talk about Brian Yuzna's Society from 1989, and this was Brian Yuzna's first directed film, and I finally got the chance to see it. It was on Amazon Prime. It's a movie that I've heard from a lot of people that it is a really, really cool horror movie, and I was really, really anticipating it, and I was really excited. And Brian Yuzna, the movies I've seen of his, I haven't seen all of his movies, but I know I've seen The Dentist. I know I've seen Bride of Reanimator, Silent Night, Deadly Night 4, Initiation, and I'm trying to remember if there's any more, but I don't think so. I I haven't seen enough of his directed movies, but I know he's written a lot of stuff. I know he's produced a lot of stuff. And on this poster, it says from the producer of Reanimator, so he's connected to all those movies. So Brian Yuzna, I really like as a director so far from what I've seen. Oh, and Return of the Living Dead Part 3. That one as well. If I didn't say that before, I forgot about that one. That one's awesome. All of his movies I've liked that I've seen him direct. And like I said, he's done a lot of different things, but with this movie, watching Society, I was genuinely interested in the movie, and then watching this movie, I'm gonna keep it spoiler free because I feel like this movie, if you ruin the surprise, it doesn't feel as good watching it, and I did not get the movie ruined for me before I saw it, so this is gonna be a spoiler free review. But watching Society, it's interesting because it's about this character Bill who lives in Beverly Hills, and he's got this family who he doesn't trust, and then all this weird stuff starts happening. People are getting killed in town there, and then there's some weird he thinks sexual acts with the family that is going on, and he knows he's different than his family. And I really thought that alone made the movie really interesting. Like watching the movie, it was fascinating to watch the build up because for me, this movie has a very, very good use of build up. It works very, very well, and I really was honestly surprised genuinely in how good the build up is. It really works. And for me, without spoiling it, like the third act, they make so many allusions to it before the third act happens, and I think that they do a really good subtle job of that. And it's just a really, really good job of build up, of tension, of suspense, and also it's funny too. I like that the movie is funny as well, and I think that it just does a good job with all of that stuff. And for the first movie that Brian Yuzna directed, this is a really, really great first movie that he directed. And thinking of the movies that he has directed that I have seen, like I said, Return of the Living Dead 3, Silent Night, Deadly Night 4, The Dentist, and I think one other one that I said already. I already forgot. But I know I've seen like 4 or 5 of his movies. This is my favorite. This is my favorite one that I've seen of his. Oh, Bride of Reanimator, I didn't mention. That one as well is really fun. I really like Bride of Reanimator. But the movies that he's directed that I've seen, this now is my favorite. I really, really enjoyed this movie. Again, it worked very, very good at being such a fun, entertaining time. And then whenever the movie gets towards its end, it's terrifying, but it's also so jaw-droppingly what the fuck. It makes you laugh, and I genuinely laugh because I'm just like, oh my god, like where are they gonna go next at the end of this movie? And it's just one of those movies that is just so worth it because it builds up the tension so well, and it just does a great job of being really, really entertaining. And I watched it on Amazon Prime, but now I've got to go and get this movie. I know I'm going to buy this one down the line because I really, really want it now. I believe Arrow did a release for it. I think a US release. So I am excited to get it and rewatch it again because I already knew that they had the subtle hints throughout, but I want to watch it again on a second viewing to see if there's any more clues. Because there were a lot of really obvious ones, but as the movie got more and more suspenseful, I might have not taken into account things that could have been subtly shown before the end of the movie. So it just, again, is a really, really great movie. And again, it's my favorite Brian Yuzna movie that I've seen so far. he really does a great job with horror, and I think that this, for me so far, is his best one. I'm so glad I finally got to see Society. Like I said, I'm not gonna ruin it for you. If you haven't seen this movie, I definitely recommend you go out and see this. This is a really really fun, entertaining, thrilling time, and it's just one that you can't explain. You can't explain it, but it won't do it justice how the movie executes it. If that makes sense, it works very very well, and I really really dug the hell out of this one. So that is it for my review on Society. Really really loved it. Like I said, I've said it a million times already. I'm gonna stop saying it, but really enjoyed. Great. And that is it. Tell me down below if you guys have seen Society. Tell me down below what you think of it, and thank you guys for watching.